We've been crushed, hit hard by this economy.
So if you're dealing with college debt, maybe you're even trying to move out of your parents' house or start a new business. Look, the only way you're going to be able to do that is to be able to produce and to get people to pay you what you're worth.
I'm fighting for your generation. I'm not counting you out. I believe in you. We're here to give young hustlers the advice and tools they need to succeed in the 21st century.
Dude, what are my shoes doing back here, man?
Man, what are those shoes doing
I
up
can't
here,
even see
man?
the whole image, guys. Come on, pull it out, all right? Grant Cardone here, Jared Glant, at Jared Glant, everywhere there is social media. He is at Jared Glant, even when he was in Paris.
Paris, but I'm back now.
Why are you going to the sky image right now, guys? You want this back. Whee! We got to flip and drip. We got to figure out a way to punch a button, dude, and flip. There's got to be a way to do that. There's got to be the technology. I know it exists. Hey, check it out. Young Hustlers, every Thursday.
Noon East Coast Standard Time, we come here and we deliver this. We spit the fire and the truth about what you can do to get your game on, get your game tight,
look,
get it right.
Just so everybody's like, hey, what's this show about? This show is about?
Sales.
It's about the number one thing on every financial statement in the world. Whether you go to China or India, or you go to Hawaii,
China.
or you go to Korea, North Korea, South Korea.
Yep.
The first thing on every financial statement in the world, the universal language on this planet is mulahahala.
Guala.
Guala guala muhalahala.
Guala guala.
Money, baby, money. By the way, I'm going to be doing I'm going to do a course this weekend. You know, I open this thing up of like churches, schools, colleges, what are they called? The Chamber of Commerce. Dude,
yeah.
I just want to talk to people about financial security.
Okay.
So I'm going to be doing this Sunday, I'm going to be doing one right here in town. So if your church, your school, your college, Chamber of Commerce, you want me to come talk about financial security, it's ripping families apart. It's ripping companies apart, Jared.
It's ripping relationships apart.
It's ripping them apart. When you guys got enough money, what happens? You got choices, man. You can buy stupid shoes. By the way, we're going to give a free coaching session away today. I picked somebody on my Instagram page. My YouTube channel is blowing up.
Dude, YouTube is blowing up. If you guys hadn't seen it yet, y'all got to get by there and subscribe,
Dude,
man.
every day we drop, somebody here in the office challenged me. They said, can you drop a new video on YouTube every day? I'm like, bro, please.
Come on, man.
I'm talking about a different kind of video every day. So every day we drop anywhere from 2 to 5 videos on YouTube that are strategic. Sales, marketing, promotion, social media, money, finance, honey bunny.
Honey bunny.
Okay, I might even do some sex videos. I'm just saying, okay?
Dude,
okay.
wow, that was a good shout right
All
there,
right,
man.
so let's talk about it. First of all, GA tickets to the 10X Growth Con. Jared, go ahead and tell them what it is.
Sold out.
Gone.
Gone.
They ain't no more.
No more
You can't buy
general
anymore.
admission tickets.
Boom.
No
Sold
more.
out. I told you I
Done.
would. We only got 11 months left to the event, and it's already sold out at the GA level.
So, what's that mean for you?
Yeah.
That means you got to get your executive, your VIP, or your
Just
premier
made that
VIP
decision for
tickets
you. Made that
because-
decision for you.
Dude, because they're going to sell out too.
Okay, so let's talk about
today's
today.
show.
Yeah.
All right. So, like Grant said at the beginning, this show is all about what you can do to get the top line of the financial statement. If you're a company, right, which is increased sales. For you, if your personal income statement, it has to have income at the top. And so today what we want to talk about is why people buy. Why people say yes.
The big question mark leads us to asking the right questions.
Yep.
And hitting the mark.
Because if you can't answer the right, you got to get the right thing in the right angle, you know?
You guys y'all ask bad questions. And then you don't get an answer. I'm just telling you, like me and Jared here, we work and drill our people constantly. There's a part of our platform that's talking about DBMs.
The dominant buying motive.
Wow.
why people buy.
Oh, why? Where do I
Because
put it?
look, the truth
How
is
do you
that
like
people, when you get somebody to say yes, they're doing yes because of a specific reason. You're solving a problem for them, really. I mean, that's why people buy things.
That's the only
and
reason.
So, like you used to tell this story. I remember you're like, man, I go to Home Depot. I don't want a drill.
Yeah.
I need a hole.
Yeah. Holes are good.
Drill the hole.
No, but what he's saying is people don't buy a drill for the drill. They buy a drill because they want a hole. If somebody would just say, dude, what are you using it for?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm not buying a drill because I actually want a drill. Most people are amateurs.
Yeah.
They just want a hole in the wall to put up a piece of art. They're buying a drill for one time.
And so I'll give you another example.
Yeah,
so
please.
our sales training program
Yes,
is designed to go
please.
into companies. It's called Cardone University. It's designed to go into companies and help them increase sales, increase retention, decrease turnover, increase profitability. It's designed to do a whole lot of problems. We have a really big client. Want me to go over?
Yeah.
We have a really big client that we pitched a deal to. The only reason
I'm going to come back to you now.
the only reason why they bought our program was for one of the 10 things that it does.
Yes.
Now, if we were selling the customer the wrong thing the entire way through the process,
Or
we would've-
too much.
we
Too
would've
much,
never
by the
gotten
way.
the deal.
Showing too much value.
Yeah. So what we had to do was we had to isolate, hey, what is the one thing? And it turned out the one thing was, man, I just don't want people to sue me because I didn't train them when they leave the company. It wasn't, I got to increase sales or we need to make more money. Those things were all important.
But that's what we thought it was.
That's what we thought it was.
Because that's what we were selling. And we were just telling rather than asking, man.
Exactly.
So we show the platform now. You can do this with your product now. Before the break, I just want to give you this one tip. Dude, ask people, what would make this worth 80 grand?
Yeah.
What would make you get on a plane and fly to Miami? One thing. You know what we found? Some people just want to meet me.
Yeah.
Take a selfie with me. Maybe you want to meet Jared. Some people
Take a
don't want to
selfie
meet
with
me
me.
or Jared. They want to meet Elena, and they're like, I'm getting on a plane. I'm flying down to the swamp. We're going to hang out with GC at the 10X Growth Con, by the way. Stay with us. We ain't going nowhere, and neither is you.
Business with an e-commerce store, physical products to ship, we're here to help. Ship for Me is the most efficient shipping fulfillment service in the world. Get your products to your customers fast, save money in your business, and satisfy your customers immediately. With Ship for Me order fulfillment, spread worldwide, we are the best in the industry with no upfront cost. We hold your inventory and will ship your products. Get started now at shipforme.com. That's shipforme.com. Franchising is listed by Grant Cardone as one of the ways to become a millionaire. Let the experts at FranFinders be with you every step of the way as your partner finding, buying, selling, and promoting franchises. With over 10 years experience, FranFinders is the company to help get set up with franchising, to help you get set up with owning your own franchise and finding a franchise that's right for you. Visit franfinders.com. That's franfinders.com to get started with your search today.
It's a manual thing.
Can we get the name? Can we get the name?
And we are back. Will you go grab that from accounting?
Hey,
for me?
welcome back to Young Hustlers every Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
GC and JG.
Yeah.
Come here. GCTV, Facebook,
YouTube.
Stitcher, iTunes, podcast,
Wherever
YouTube.
you are, we come
are.
to you. Your phone, your tablet, your computer. We drop in to give you that little extra crisp hustle.
And the purpose, the reason why we created this show was because I told Grant at 26 years old, we driving down the road. I said, dude, hey, there got to be more people out there. The young hustle is not dead. People still want to make money. They still want to go big. And you've got a message and a way to package that so that it's easy and real.
yeah.
And you can actually go out and do something. And so that's why we come here to do this show. And really what we're focusing on now.
And Jared, let me just interject, because Jared said, look, man, you have a way to talk to people that are 20 years old. No offense to Brian Tracy and Tom Hopkins,
yeah.
but they just don't talk to you guys the way you want to be talked to.
Yeah.
Right. Like I understand what you're doing. I understand what you're playing with all the time. I know I've embraced the technology.
Yeah.
And he's like, Grant, you have to talk to this group of people. What happened with this show was when we went for the millennial, we got them.
Yeah.
But with that, we had so many people reach out to us and say, hey, I'm 45 years old. Don't leave me out of this show. I'm 55 years old. Don't leave me out. So really, the Young Hustle is about keeping your hustle tight.
Yep.
And we want to make each show more about your revenue, about your sales, about your promotion. We got people coming here door to door,
Yep.
on the phone,
Yep.
cold calling,
Internet marketing people,
Insurance salesmen,
MLM,
finance,
real estate,
Morgan Stanley,
housekeepers.
you Vivint guys. I was on the phone with the Vivint dudes yesterday. He was the guy that runs Vivint says, man, can you help this guy? I'm trying to recruit him. We got recruiting companies, insurance company, HVAC.
Yep.
Who else we work with? Furniture.
Harley Davidson, bedding, furniture, landscape, pest control.
All over the board, okay? So here's the deal. This show's free. This is on YouTube, wherever you want to take the show. Facebook, YouTube, Stitcher, however we want you. But subscribe to the damn channel. Okay,
really,
so that you get notified.
He keeps saying that because we have a bet. And if I lose this bet, it's going to cost me big. And he keeps jamming me on this YouTube subscriber thing. So
I'm giving away a free coaching call today, okay? If you're online, I could call your name out. When I do, dude, we're going to do a 5-minute coaching call on the phone. We're going to video it and get the whole world to know you. But we're talking about questions today. Dude, what would make it worth 80 grand?
The truth is you will not transact with anybody. You will in business, in life. If you have something that you want to put in somebody else's hand, if you do not find the reason, there's
one reason, never 6.
Yep.
There's never 6 reasons. There's never 4 reasons. There's never 3 reasons. There is never 2 reasons people buy a product. There's always only make this your go-to. Would there be an exception to it? Never. There's only one reason anybody buys anything. Your job is to find it out. And how do you find it out?
Yep. Ask
questions.
Right questions. And
half of it, Jared. Hang on.
Yep.
The second half is get an answer. Mm-hmm. See, a lot of you know how to you ask questions, you never get an answer.
Yeah, so somebody says like, hey Grant, if there was one thing I could solve for you, what would that be? Problem I could solve for you, what would it be?
Well, most of the time the guy doesn't know, so he doesn't actually answer the question correctly.
And then you don't follow up and make sure, no. But if there was one thing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it'd have to be this and this and this. I'll give you a perfect example. I was in Houston, Texas. Me and Captain Ryan went over there. We're looking at real estate. We had 3 meetings with real estate guys to sell billions. Mm-hmm. I'm not talking about millions. Billions of dollars of commercial real estate. The average size deal's going to be $30 million. I said, look, I only want to look at deals that are $30 million. The guy says, what do you buy on? Cap rate, per unit, return, what is it? I'm like, it just depends. That was my first answer.
And that's where most of you stop.
And you're like, it could be all the above, I said. It depends on the deal. It could be the year, but he never got an answer, so the dude really doesn't know. Now, a better way to ask that question would be to ask, right out of Cardone University, is, hey, let me ask you, man, tell me about your portfolio. Mm-hmm. What do you own in your portfolio? If you want to find out what people are going to do, we talk about predictive selling, right? Predictive selling. If I know what he's done in the past, I can predict the future. You show me what the dude's done, I'll show you what he's going to do, okay?
Because people are creatures
of habit. And people are trying to avoid or solve problems, okay? So people are trying to avoid or solve problems.
And I want to mention one thing, because some of the people that watch this show work in enterprise sales and a complex sales environment, and there's 6 or 7 or 8 different people involved in the decision-making process, and you got to understand that the DBM never changes for the one person, but when you move to a different person,
could be 6 different DBMs.
You have to start over.
For 6 different people. Okay, by the way, time could change everything. I might be working him today. Mm-hmm. 3 weeks from now, 3 months from now, I'm working the deal. You got to ask new DBMs, new questions. Why would you do this? Why wouldn't you do this? What are you looking for? What's most important to you?
If you're working a customer today and then you don't get the deal, and then 6 months later the deal re-engages, you have to start all over. You have to assume. You don't know what happened in that 6-month period of time.
Everything could change. So what are we telling you today? What's your takeaway today? I don't want you just to get jacked up. I'm not going to just shout at you and tell you, hey, get off your lazy ass and go to work.
Yep.
You got to get down to the one question. You got to find the vein, dude. When the nurse goes in to get the blood, she just doesn't start jabbing around, right? You got to find that one vein, insert, find the one that's going to deliver the blood. The good blood. You know what I'm saying?
So a good question, just a good way to open that question, and the way that we do with
Hard
our sales
questions.
team.
Ask hard ones.
And the way that we ask those questions is, number one, if I could solve one problem for you, one problem that was keeping you up late at night, that caused you to sleep uncomfortably, the one thing that's just the thorn in your side, if I could help you solve that one problem with X, what would it be?
Yeah. Let me just play this out with Jared. Let's say I'm talking to Jared.
Mm-hmm.
Jared's not Grant. Jared, hey man, what one problem could I solve for you, Jared? I know Jared's the influencer, okay, not the decision maker.
Mm-hmm.
Jared, what one problem could I solve for you? Well, really, man, I got a lot of turnover. I got my guys aren't motivated.
Yeah.
And da-da-da.
Yeah.
Great. Which one of those, Jared, is the one costing you, your department, your division the most money? He answers that. I get down to one thing. Good. Excellent. Let me ask you, who else would be involved in the decision, Jared, other than yourself? I know you're probably the decision maker.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I'd want Grant to check it out, right? His ego can't tell me, Grant, I'm not the check writer. So he says, I'd want Grant to check it out, even though I'm the decision maker. You'll get a lot of that at different levels, right? And then I'm going to let me ask you, what's the one thing Grant complains about the most? What's the one thing that drives him?
Huge. This is so important. If you're dealing with an influencer, using the influencer, supporting their ego, right? And then using them as a way to get information. I mean, we do this all the time. Anytime we're getting on the phone with anybody about anything and we need to talk to somebody else, we're always asking, hey, what in your mind, what do you think Grant is most concerned about?
I don't know. If you were to make it up, what would it be? Get an answer to the question. Hard questions, ask hard questions, always get an answer. Do not leave a question unanswered. This is Young Hustlers. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Digital cash flow, other streams of income, and you know how important multiple streams of income are. Have you ever thought about making money online with zero money to start with? Let the expert Coach Gianni help you do this. From Amazon sales to banner advertising, monetizing your website effectively so every click makes you money. Build an online brand that sells and make money off of your website starting right now. Coach Gianni offers comprehensive, simple coaching of how to make money online, how to monetize your website, and come out on top in an arena where everybody's trying to get positioned. Go to CoachGianni.com/cashflow. That's CoachGianni.com/cash landscape design. This is lifestyle design. Steve Griggs is the best landscaper on the planet and gives you knowledge and data that you can't even find on Google. Featured on Huffington Post, Entrepreneur.com, Grant Cardone TV, Steve Griggs is the entrepreneur built and designed to help you make your home become the lifestyle of your dreams. For more information, visit SteveGriggsDesign.com. That's Steve Griggs Design.
Hey, welcome back. John Damon's texting me on the break. We're just laughing about it on break. Thanks so much for being here. Young Hustlers,
let's
12
give a
p.m.
shout.
Eastern Standard Time, every Thursday. Structure, baby. 12 p.m. Eastern Standard. Don't miss it. Don't miss the show. Now, if you do miss it, you can pick it up on iTunes.
A lot of people listen to it on iTunes.
A lot of the people listen to it on Stitcher.
A lot of people are watching the show on YouTube.
My YouTube channel, we're dropping 3 to 5 videos on YouTube every day. Make sure you subscribe. Finance, real estate, marriage, money.
Money.
Okay, we're asking what questions today? The hard one. 2 things you want to take away. Ask the questions you don't want to ask.
The question, and this was so funny because before I really understood what the hard question and all that meant, when I was on the call with somebody, there was always a question or two that I wanted to ask that I felt like I couldn't.
Right.
That is the hard question. So like,
say again, Robert.
You don't think it's gonna work, do you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. There's a question.
And so the hard question has to kind of a little bit be tailored to your business. But like, we ask people like, dude, you don't believe a word I'm saying, do you?
Yeah. Or you could ask, how much of what I just shared with you do you believe?
Yeah.
See, why would you do a presentation? People are like, people buy from people they trust. Well, good, then find out if they trust you.
Yeah.
Like call it out. You know what's going to happen? The guy or gal that has the guts to say, How much of what I just shared with you do you believe? Let's say you have a claim. Let's say you claim that you're the cheapest provider, the best deal, the most value, that I'm going to increase your sales 150%. Maybe you heard my ad on CNBC. Look, I'm going to increase your sales 150%, dude. Okay? What percentage of what I just shared with you, by the way, I'm going to do that in 30 days. What percentage of what I just shared with you do you believe?
Just because you asked that question, people will respect you.
And they're going to be like, I don't know. No. Before we move on, man. Before we move on, what's the answer? Come on, you know.
The guy that says almost nothing trusts you more than you think because you asked that question.
Because you asked the question. I've had people crack up laughing. I remember a guy cracked up laughing with me once in a call. I knew I wasn't getting anywhere with him.
Yeah.
So the way to build trust
was this the
that Ford dealer, you know. And I said, hey, what percentage of what I just said to you do you believe? And he's like, I don't believe any of it. Okay, we closed the deal.
Yeah.
We closed the deal because what happened? The guy or gal that's willing to ask that question. Okay. See, nobody thinks Grant Cardone's a scam. Nobody asks, is Grant Cardone the real deal? You know why? Because my whole life is on video.
Yeah.
My kids, the marriage, on the plane, when I fail, when I lose a deal, when I get an audit from the IRS. Dude, I show it all. I mean, it's everything. When I make money from my real estate, I show the checks.
Yeah.
Like, you can't fake all this. Now, because I'm so transparent, right? People are like, oh, that's what he does. That's where he goes to church. That's who he is. That's how he operates, right? So you take it or leave it, like me or don't. So when you're in a sale, just be transparent. Ask the question. You know, what else are you looking at?
Yeah.
What else are you shopping? You know, do you like me? The last time you bought this, what did you purchase, okay?
Yeah.
If you ever made a mistake before,
have you guys
was it?
ever even considered using a product like this before?
Yeah. Have you ever spent this much money? When's the last time you spent 80 grand? This is a guy.
Last time you bought this, do you feel like it was worth the investment?
Yeah, let's say we're selling advertising. Robert Sislow's selling advertising at Grant Cardone TV, and then we push that content on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. We push out a brand for other people, right? So Robert could say, look, it's $90,000. How much is the program? $65,000, okay? They're going to complain. I just added 5. Yeah. They're going to complain anyway, man. You guys want to find out if price is a myth? Just change your price, and you'll find out it's a myth. Lower it, raise it, they'll complain about both of them. Okay, it doesn't matter. So when you pitch your number, hey, how do you feel about 65 grand? That's all right. Great. When's the last time you spent 65 grand? Right? This is tied right into the closing material.
Yeah.
The only reason to ask a question is not to sell a product, it is to close a deal. I don't ask questions to sell. I ask questions to close. I need data. Hey, what'd you spend on that jacket? That suit?
$500.
Where do you buy your clothes?
Suit Supply.
Suit Supply. Okay, they have it delivered or you go to them?
I go to them.
Okay, you go to them, they suit you up $500.
Yeah.
Have you ever spent $1,000 on a suit?
One time.
One time. What was it?
Xenia.
How long ago?
3 years.
Good. He ain't doing it again. Okay? He can get 3 suits now for, why show him $1,000 suit, dude? This guy's a $500 suit buyer, even though he makes more money than most of the people watching. There's some of you out there spending $1,500 a suit, don't make what he makes in a month, in a year. Okay? So it doesn't matter. If he's cheap, find out. Okay? If he's frugal, find out. That way you don't want to show him a $1,500 suit. Or you want to show him the $1,500 so you can sell him 3 for $500.
And I may not tell you that I'm cheap.
He's not going to tell you, okay? But he could end up at the Xenia store or Xenia store. He could end up in a store with me. He could end up in the Brioni store walking around, okay? So maybe you want to ask him this. Hey, man, let me ask you, why do you buy your suits at Suit Supply?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they look good and they're cheap.
Yeah. Why else?
They tailor them right there for me and they do a good job.
Yeah. Why did you stop Xenia?
Because I would never spend that much money on a suit ever again.
Okay. And where do you wear your suits? You see what I'm doing? I'm trying to find out where he's going to wear them. What's he using them for? He doesn't think suits are worth anything. So look, why would you go to St. Bart's? Let me ask you, why would you go to St. Bart's and spend $25,000? That's a $25,000 5 days plus hotel airfare, okay? Why would you do that? Why would you spend 25 grand to hang out with me for 5 days and have breakfast, lunch, and dinner with me for? Why would anybody do that? It's insane. Look what I'm doing. I make my own price stupid. Why would any human being do that? By the way, congratulations to
Joe Doyle.
He just did it.
Joe
from
Doyle.
Ireland, by the way. He's flying from Ireland to spend 5 days with me. I asked Joe, why would you do that, dude? How can anybody justify spending that much money on a 5-day trip? Mm-hmm. And then Joe's like, because I get to spend 5 days with you. I get to ask you anything. I get to be in your space. I get to be around other people that can do that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Let's take a caller, Jared.
Yeah, let's do that, man. How about that? Brandon from Maine.
Hey, how are you guys?
Hey, sorry
on,
we had
dude?
you on hold so long, bro, but we're trying to stuff all this information.
Hey, no worries, Grant. I'd wait forever to be on your show.
Oh, man.
Dude, let me ask you, what do you
say?
sell?
Stream
What-
for the 10X Growth Con. That was the absolute best. And Jared, I hope you had fun in Paris.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. So you got the 10X Growth Con live stream.
Absolutely. Worth every penny.
Okay, by the way, anybody that buys a ticket to the 10X Growth Con today, we're sold out on general admission.
Done.
Any other ticket level, we will give you what my friend from Maine is talking about right now.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 3 different days, Sales Summit, Marketing Mastery, and the Ideal Life in
Yeah.
Business. It's a 24-hour program. We will give it to you. It's a $1,500 program right now. You can buy it online, but we will give it to you when you buy any level of ticket, Brandon. So, Brandon, what did you get out of that program, by the way?
More than I can tell you. I mean, honestly, after watching that program, I went 10X. I got a new office. I got new employees. I've been grinding so hard. It's been basically 30 days since we've had that 10X Growth Con, and I feel like I've doubled everything already.
Wow.
So, hey,
even just the first couple hours of that presentation was worth every penny.
Yeah.
Not to tell you about the other days you guys had. So
Yeah.
I just can't wait for the next one. It was amazing.
So let me ask you this, man. What do you sell? What product do you sell? Because I'm going to give you a couple of hard questions you can start adding to your artillery.
Well, I own a company called Restaurant and Retail Operating Systems. We specialize in restaurant and retail technologies.
Okay. So I'm asking the restaurant. You're calling on the restaurateur.
Yep.
How much is your product?
Our point of sale system, which is a computer database that runs the entire store, they start at $4,000 a unit.
Okay,
And
good.
that
So
comes with
I'm
complete
calling on Gordon
programming.
Ramsay. I'm calling on Gordon Ramsay. And I'm like, Gordon, dude, what have you ever bought a point of sale system?
Oh yeah, every one of them. Of course I have.
Okay, good. What did you spend on your last point of sale system?
$5,000 to $7,000.
Good. Would you ever replace the system you have?
Most likely, if you showed me a better one than I have now.
Why would you replace it?
Because there's things that I don't like about this one.
Okay, but he's also like if somebody tried to flip me from AT&T to Verizon, okay, going to be very, very difficult, man. Why have you been with AT&T for 28 years, man? Why?
They're the only ones that are around.
No, I mean, all I'm saying is you guys got to, if you're trying to switch me off a product,
Be the buyer, not the seller.
yes, be the buyer, not the seller. This is what I was
Yeah,
telling
yeah,
Brad
yeah,
yesterday
yeah,
in a
yeah.
phone call. We were doing a big presentation.
I love
for-
when you said that. I was like, boom.
Dude, be the buyer.
Yeah.
Do not be the seller. Like, don't.
And that's what I try to do. I try to put myself in that position because I know everything wrong with their current system before I go and approach them.
Yeah. But what we got to do is we got to get them to tell you what's wrong with it, right? See, the problem with salespeople, they're like little kids, man. They're sneaky. They don't want to ask. They don't want to ask the hard questions. Okay? Hey, Mom, if I ask you for candy right now, why would you tell me no? That would be the way to work the candy angle, right? So if I give somebody a number, if I tell you it's $5,000, dude, first of all, do you even have $5,000?
Yeah.
Are you even the decision maker? How do you say that to somebody? Yeah. How do you say that to somebody? Look, there's only 2 reasons you won't buy this.
Number
Watch
one.
me protect my price and get data. You're not the decision maker.
Mm-hmm.
Or you think it won't work. Or you think it's going to take too long to make the transition from the old system to the new system, right? So you got to come up with those 2 things and then find out why you would, why you wouldn't, why you haven't. Why are you still on that program?
The 2 questions that we ask people, or the 2 things that we say the only reason why you wouldn't do this is number 1, you don't think your people are going to use it, or number 2, because you're not the decision maker. And then even to like soften that a little bit, because you're not the decision maker, and I don't think that's the case.
Yeah.
So we kind of push them back into the problem that we can solve, which is they don't think they're going to use it.
Life insurance. Okay,
Yeah.
you guys can't even get the appointment. Hey, look, man, there's only 2 reasons you won't give me an appointment. What are they? You got to ask hard questions. Why won't you see me? Okay? Why won't you buy the life insurance? You know what they are.
Yeah.
You know why people won't, right? You don't want to spend the money.
Right.
You don't think you're ever going to use it. You think it's a waste. Somebody told you something bad about whole life, whatever. You guys got to ask the questions, okay? Why won't you buy my house? I'm selling a house for $17 million. Look, man, you guys going to buy the house or not? There's only 2 reasons you won't, okay? You think it's overpriced. By the way, it is.
Or you can't afford it.
Or you don't like it, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever. You got to come up with the 2 things, right? Watch me cover my price, though. It is overpriced. Every time this house is sold, it was overpriced. Every single time. I'm selling advertising.
It is overpriced.
It is
all the time. Like, you're absolutely right. It is overpriced.
Dude, it's stupid. It's ridiculous. It's crazy.
Dumb.
Okay. Look, and then he's like, no, I really think there's a lot of value there, because when you start doing the hard questions thing, they'll come around. Okay. And then what Robert should say is, when's the last time you spent 60 grand? When's the last time? Oh God, we've never spent 60 grand ever. For you to be the first person for him to do that with, it's hard for me to believe, okay? If you've never spent $1,000 to go to a seminar, you spending 25 grand to go to St. Bart's, probably ain't gonna happen.
You want to take another caller?
Even if you're qualified.
Thank you for calling in.
Okay.
Jim.
Jim.
Come on, guys.
Come on, Jim. Jim, were you on my Instagram feed this morning for the free coaching?
I'm telling you, I'm all over the place, Grant. You might have remembered my name. First and foremost, thank you for taking my call.
Yeah, but Jim, let me ask you a question before we talk to you. Did you see my Instagram post this morning on the shoes?
The black and white soles?
No, the black and red, man, black and red.
That wasn't this morning. That's old news.
Okay, so you didn't see the Instagram post?
No, sir.
Okay, man, I was going to give you a free coaching if you did, but that's fine. Okay, what's your question?
The other day, that was black and white. Hey, my name is James, is what you remember me on. Whatever It Takes, season 2, episode 6.
Dude.
You told me you were going to send me a bill for $400,000.
James, you're the man, bro. How you doing? How you doing since you were on the show?
I'm doing great. Thanks again for taking my call. It's Jim Cookie, Kuckie, at Jim Cookie everywhere.
Jim Cookie
I sent an
everywhere.
email this morning for Ship Audit Pros. I want to get you that $400,000 that you said that I owed you.
You do owe me 400 grand.
Let's do it. Let's do the deal. You took the email to Mitch, and I'm gonna.
Let's roll. See, I just made 400 grand.
I'm gonna be
Man, you make
money on
you
your
make
FedEx, UPS, and your DHL shipments, and I ain't even asking you to pay me up front.
Man, I love it, man. Let's roll. Okay, you got to call Jared or Sherry when we're done, all right? Okay, let's take our next caller. We're talking about hard questions. What's another hard question, Jared? Like a freaking hard one, man.
Well, how could you make sense of this decision?
Yeah. Is that a closing question or is that a qualification question?
Could you make sense?
Dude,
I like those questions about money because it like people are usually they kind of dance around the money thing.
No,
like,
nobody wants to talk about it.
But
your parents told you not to talk about money.
But
right?
like when you really go after it and you're like, dude, how could you guys even make sense of that?
Now, the way to do this, the way to drill this in, the hard question thing, because it's really hard for people, is the next time you get in an Uber, ask the guy, hey, what kind of money you make?
Yeah.
Oh, I ask it every time.
Start working everybody, okay? Hey, when's the last time you had sex with your wife?
Yeah.
Okay? Have you ever been with a man? Dude, like whatever, man, just start practicing. What's the most money you've ever spent on a pair of shoes?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a venereal disease?
You ever cheated on your spouse?
Okay. Look, if you were doing a TV show and your job depended on you getting the answer to these questions, man, you would ask them. By the way, your life depends on the ability to ask hard questions. How you gonna vote? Oh, I never talk about politics. Good, don't. Okay, who'd you vote for? You got to come back and figure out how to ask that question in a different way, man. Hey, if I gave you a big tip, would you tell me?
I think about the story when you and Elena were in the restaurant.
Yeah, there
and
you
you
go.
were like, you asked the guy how much money he made, and he wouldn't tell you, and Elena didn't think you'd get it out of him, and you did.
Oh, dude, I just kept asking him, man. Okay, I said, hey, man, how much money you make? The guy was sitting at another table. How much money you make? I told Elena, I said, I can get anybody to tell me anything. Okay, how much money did you make? He's like, I don't even know you, man. That's true. You don't know me. How could you? We hadn't even met. Before I meet you, I want to know what kind of money you make, man. I got to bet with my wife. I got to bet with my wife about how much money you make. The guy's like, would you tell her? I said, I think you make less than $1.25. He's like, no, man, I make more than that. Good, what's the number? Okay, because I don't win if you don't tell me, right? So how are you going to figure it out? How are you going to say it? Keep smiling. You don't get tense. It's a great exercise to keep your hustle young. And your hustle needs to stay young all the time in all these little questions in the sales cycle. Right, Jared?
Oh, yeah.
We got guys back there, they get stale. They get all crispy.
They're working it out, man.
And some guys are loose,
happy
right?
about that,
When you're loose, you're going to win.
Yeah.
Okay, when you get all freaking tied up in the shot, you can't win. Look, when I bought these shoes, by the way, I know some of you hate the shoes. It's about 50-50. People hate them, I love them, okay? Look, I bought them, you know why? Because it keeps me loose, man. Okay? And you know the other reason I bought them? Because I can. Because I'm not wearing them today. Okay.
No, you're not. You got
Okay, let's take another caller. All right. I'm going to give the coaching session away. I'm looking for somebody that was on the Instagram this morning. Go ahead, man.
Michael from Virginia.
Where's all the women, man? Michael.
Yo,
Michael.
GC, Grant.
My man,
What's
bro,
up?
have
Y'all
you
don't know
ever...
me, but can I have your attention for 60 seconds?
You can, but can I ask you a question first?
Feel free, GC. What's up, my man?
Michael, have you ever had a venereal disease?
I have not, and I get tested every Valentine's Day because that's my Valentine's Day gift to my wife.
Dude, have you ever had herpes? Have you ever had...
Wait. You get tested every year for your wife?
Yeah, man.
Dude, that guy's had... I guarantee you this dude's
Yeah, no,
had some STS.
that's.
This guy's had chlamydia.
You guys got an open relationship?
If I've ever heard a dude with chlamydia in his voice, he's had it.
Oh, man. Got the dangerous class. Like crispy like some of y'all salespeople over there at the Cardone sales.
Dang.
Dude, come on, man. Come on, man. Where do you live? Where do you live, man? Where do you live?
I'm in Norfolk, Virginia.
Okay. So go ahead. You got my full attention now because I know y'all got all those crabs up there in Virginia.
It's nasty, man. It's nasty up here. But hey, to make sure I'm not wasting y'all's time, let me ask you.
Please.
Why didn't y'all have a conga machine at the house in Deer Valley?
Because I don't carry the conga machine. I regret not having a conga machine actually in Deer Valley, but I didn't have one there because I just don't drag it across the country with me, dude.
I hear you. I totally understand, man. Like that.
And frankly, let me just tell you this: the other problem I got with an Agic and the conga machine, dude, they're too hard to freaking hook up, man.
Yeah.
Like, if you guys can figure out how to freaking alkaline water, can't you figure out how to set the damn thing up? I mean, if they're that brilliant, dude.
I'm totally with you.
Of course you are.
It took me 30 minutes to unpack it and to figure out how to hook it up to my sink the first time. I thought I'd be cute and set a timer, and I got frustrated the first time I set the machine. I'm totally with you, GC.
I mean, it was so hard to set up my fourth one that I almost said, shit, I just rather drink poison.
Yeah.
Oh, and I see you drinking poison, man. I see you sometimes sipping from a Fiji bottle. All respect to Fiji.
Yeah, you're just trying to get even with me for that herpes comment. That's all, man. That's all. Okay, so look, dude, I can't give you the free coaching. I can't give you the free coaching. What have you got taken out of this show today?
Dude, I don't need the free coaching. I don't even, taking out of the show is about asking the hard questions.
Yeah.
I just got hooked up with your Playbook to Millions with the millions and millions of free content.
Great.
And I'm swimming in your Kool-Aid, GC. And
yeah, but are you doing a backstroke?
Question for you, if you wouldn't mind.
Are you doing a backstroke, though, dude? That's the question.
Doing the backstroke? No, man. I'm doing the butterfly, like the one that looks like people are seizing in the water. That's what I'm doing in your Kool-Aid, GC.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Okay, well, good. We want to hear about your success. I'm sure that sounded good. We want to hear about your success on the program. I appreciate you calling in today. Folks, this is Young Hustlers every Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere, man, wherever you
Come to get your money right.
You know, I can't help you do a conga machine. I don't know how to hook one up. I can teach you how to close a deal. We can teach you how to sell. We can teach you how to keep a full pipeline. We can teach you how to keep your hustle bright. We can teach you how to make a cold call. I cannot teach you how to set up a condom machine.
No.
I cannot teach you how to do a heart. Take one out or put one in.
No,
Can you?
no.
Pacemakers, we don't do that.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Stints.
Stints, I can't do a stint.
Braces. Not us.
We don't do braces.
Chiropractic adjustments.
Nope.
Rectal exams.
Nope.
Nope.
I've done one before. On myself.
Oh.
Don't lie, man. Don't lie, man. Come on, man. Don't lie, man.
You done that before to yourself?
Why y'all lie, man? Come on, man. Okay, let's talk to the last caller, all right? By the way, I'm going to give a free coaching call today. You got to be online. You had to hit my Instagram. My Instagram pushes to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe at the YouTube channel. We have a target and a goal here to hit a certain number of subscribers.
It's going to be painful for me when we hit that number.
Dude, when I got people telling me, man, you should have 1 million people subscribe to your YouTube channel with the content you drop there.
Mm-hmm.
When I have people telling me that, it hurts. Okay, go ahead, man. What's up?
I'm Nathan from Detroit.
What's up, Nathan? How you doing?
What's going on?
Good, man. Good to hear you, buddy. Good to have you here. Appreciate you. I hope you're commenting on the show today because I'm gonna go back and look at everybody's comments today in the comment channel. In the comment.
We got next week some shout
I'm
outs.
watching. I'm following it. And I was wondering if you could help me make a decision.
Oh, for sure. I can help you make a decision, man. For sure.
Okay, so here's the deal. I'm 23 years old. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I've been flipping cars for about the last 2 years. You know, under the radar. Now I'm thinking about getting my own, used car lot. You know, it's kind of hard to stock inventory, but that's been my bread and butter.
Yeah, what's the question? What's the question, brother, man? I got it. You're in the business. You're in the car business.
Okay, now I've been following what you've been doing. I really like sales, but in the car business, I know it's a lot of sales.
What's the question, bro? What's the question, baby? What's the question?
I have another company that I've been starting, and it's typically for real estate agents. I have a training platform that I offer in digital format, and I also go in workshops. That kind of selling is a lot different than the car business, those types of products. But I feel a lot more opportunity, and I see a lot more. It's using the sales techniques that you're talking about.
Dude, no offense. Hey, brother. You with me?
Yep.
You got to learn how to get to it, dog.
Yeah.
You're going to get freaking destroyed. Time, I'm trying to be nice right now, man. Okay? I don't want to shut you down on this, but somebody is anyway. I guarantee you, your money's showing up like this. Your money, if you got a bunch of money, you should have 10 times more money if you would just learn to get to it quicker. Okay? Because this ain't a fishing trip where I'm going out, grabbing a couple 6-packs of beer, driving down the boat. Look, I just want to kill time. That guy's not really fishing, dude.
Yeah.
That guy's killing his day. Another guy's going to go out, hit him, grab the fish, and get back in. Like in business, man, you want to get out, get your freaking kill, bring it in, fillet it, feed your family, and go do it again, right? So who's got my money, man? What question are you asking when you're in a sales call? I don't want to be Man, I want to go into Iraq and I want to take that freaking town in 4 weeks, not 4 years, right? I want to get in. How fast did we go into Baghdad and take it?
Man.
It was like what George Bush, the first one, right? Went in there, man, took that thing in like a 72 hours or something. It was crazy.
We're still good.
Okay? So look, check it out, man. Get your game tight. Me hanging up on this dude didn't cost him anything.
Yeah.
Except maybe a little pride. Young Hustlers.
Young Hustlers every day.
Thursday, every Thursday, man.
Every day on Thursday. Every day you can actually watch the show any day you want.
If you need more content
on iTunes,
if you want to tune in,
Stitcher,
what happened to our picture there?
Did they
see that?
No, we're good. We're good. We are good to go. We are still live.
Yeah, man. You're keeping it tight, man. Okay, look, I want to give this away. What you want to talk about? You want to wrap up what we talked about?
Yeah.
Today?
So look, we're talking about the dominant buying motive, and if you don't find the right reason why somebody's going to buy, you're not going to sell them anything, and if you don't sell them anything, you're not going to solve your problem which is income and more sales. So when you are entering a transaction, you have to know that there's typically one thing.
One thing. Not 6,
One
not 5,
thing.
not 3.
That will get you the deal, that will get you the yes. You know, the girl you're going up to in the bar, she probably has a million reasons why she doesn't want to be with a guy, but there's probably one reason she does. So your job is to find out what that is.
By the way, your looks is not one of them. Okay.
You got to find out what that reason is. And so asking the hard question.
I can show you proof of beautiful women with ugly guys every day. So how did he do it? He took interest, man. You know, you guys have sex, man. You got to ask people what they want. I mean, how else you going to give it to them, man? You just start like pushing around, shoving on stuff. Like, dude, what do you want? Like you go, like when you go to the, you make a recipe when not a recipe, but you make a list when you go shopping, right? What do I need, man? What am I looking for? You went there to solve a problem. You picked up some other stuff while you're there. By the way, the marshmallows that you didn't go for solve some problem. I don't know, maybe it's loneliness at 11 o'clock at night in your house. And you're like, my marshmallows give me comfort. I don't know, dude. You guys, how would you know without asking? Ask hard questions, number 1. Number 2, get an answer. Hey, why wouldn't you start the diet? Why wouldn't you start the gym, right? Why wouldn't you buy the life insurance? Ask the hard questions, okay? When the deal closes, is there any reason you would change your mind? Freaking seriously hard question.
That's a good question, yeah.
Would there be any reason you'd change your mind? Would there be any reason you wouldn't make the appointment? Would there be any reason you would quit the program? If you're selling a term, would there any reason you would break the contract, right? Would there be any reason other than what you're telling me right now that we wouldn't do this? Like, you got to lock this thing down. Lock the close down, lock the appointment down, lock the sale down, and find out why. I asked Elena, why wouldn't you go out with me? Why else? Why else? Why else? Why else? Why else? Why else? Until you find out the real reason, okay? And then you can handle that. All right, let's pick a winner. Let's wrap this up.
You want to pick up a winner?
Okay, YouTube. You guys on YouTube, please comment. I love your comments. What else would you like to know? What else would you like Jared to help you with? Is there something my company can do to solve your problems? Post that in comments for Facebook or YouTube.
Because that's what we're all about.
I'm going to pick Phil Verling. Phil Verling is the winner of the Instagram contest this morning. Free coaching call. I'm going to do a free 5-minute coaching. Instagram, I'm Grant Cardone. Twitter, I'm at Grant Cardone. That's
YouTube.
Jared. At Grant Cardone.
Grant Cardone.
By the way, we are sold out, Mr. Sislo, on the general admission tickets to the 10X Growth Con.
Can you believe that happened already, man?
Okay.
I can.
Huh?
I can believe it.
Yeah, 10xgrowthcon.com, March next year in Miami. We don't have a location yet. We do not have a venue yet. We have every speaker on this planet wants to be at this event.
That's the truth.
Okay?
That's the truth.
Okay, we've already sold out the general admission tickets, executive level, VIP, and premier tickets, as well as the St. Bart's option are still available, 10xgrowthcon.com. If you didn't get last year's stream, the recorded 3-day version is basically 3 video libraries: Sales Summit, Mastering, Market Mastery,
Ideal Life and Business.
and the Ideal Life and Business. Guarantee it's worth $1 million to anybody who watches.
10xgrowthcon.com.
$1 million program, okay? I think it's on sale for $1,500 right now. It's a $2,500? On sale for $1,490 or something?
No, it's a $3,000 program.
It's a $3,000 program, half price right now. Grab it, or you can get it for free when you purchase any ticket. Any ticket, any level ticket.
10xgrowthcon.com.
10xgrowthcon.com. Tickets are what? $3,000, $5,000, and $15,000, and $40,000. You can buy the $40,000 option if you want. Okay, the shoes you can't buy. But this dude told me not to buy them. I think Phil said don't buy them. They're too ugly. They're too clunky. Unless you want to be tall. He thinks I bought them because of the heel. What a joke.
I buy shoes to be tall sometimes.
Okay. Okay, look, how you dressing? How you dressing? What shoes you wearing? Who you hanging with? It's all about keeping your hustle tight. You're going to get old. But doesn't mean your hustle needs to get old, right?
Stay young.
Shout outs. Shout outs.
Shout out.
Shout out, Jared. Zachary. Shout out. Tina Marie Negro Jackson.
I'm coming up.
That's her name, dude. I got to say the N-word, man.
I know, you're so excited.
Is it Negro or Negro? I got to say it. I love the N-word, man. Frankly, you know, I can't say it. I asked DJ Carnage, I said, dude, can I drop the N-word when you come in and do an interview? Can I just drop it? He's like, dude, you can't drop the N-word. Okay. Phil Verling, he said bye to Phil say, no, man, I said bye to those badass shoes.
Yeah.
Okay, those are Ferragamos, by the way. Phil says, okay, Phil, you're in, bro. Sandy McNichol, you want to do back and forth?
Yeah.
Edward
Avi Sarma.
Winsley McComb.
Zachary
Big
Saleh.
shout out. We love you guys. Appreciate all the shares. Zachary Salik.
Healthy Guru.
Tina Marie Negro Jackson.
Wency McComb.
I'm going to keep doing Tina. Tina Negro Jackson.
Crystal Helen.
Healthy Guru. Okay.
Mary Hamilton.
Okay. Elon Rosenthal.
Isaac Hernandez.
Jordan Bowen. Big shout out, buddy.
Mike Rezick.
Kevin Ducut.
Louis Manselaco Page.
Tina Marie Negro Jackson. Love it, man.
Nefi LeBron.
I'm so immature.
You are, but it's great.
I am so immature.
Such a
I am
child.
such a freaking
Child.
right?
Dude, this
Okay.
guy Zachary.
Big shout out to Tina Marie Negro Jackson. Okay. Tina, I love you, baby. Okay. Healthy Guru. Okay. Dude, what if I change my middle name, man? G.
No.
No, I can't do that, man. Dude, I love it. I love things I can't say. Anytime somebody says I can't say something, I'm going to say it, man. I know this about my kids. I never tell my kids what they can't do because I'm like, I know that's encouraging. You're going to make them want to do it, man. I think I read a statistic that Utah has the highest teenage pregnancy
Of course they do.
in the country. Now, why would that be?
Because they got Mormons who want to start families young.
No, they don't want to talk about sex. They're like, don't talk about it. Okay, so if anything you don't talk about is going to become a problem. What does that got to do with today's show?
It's the truth.
You gotta ask the hard questions.
Dude, you got to ask the hard questions, man. You got to ask the hard questions. Okay. Hey, why won't you give me an appointment? There's a guy I've been calling on for 17 years. Dude, why haven't you done business with me? Okay, I did a meeting 3 days ago Monday morning in Houston. By the way, I'm gonna start doing more meet and greets around the country when I'm traveling. I'm gonna let you know. Just follow the Instagram, okay? Follow my Instagram. I'll tell you, hey, I'm about to do a meet and greet. Or follow my YouTube channel, and you'll know I'm coming to your town, all right?
Boom.
So anyway, I asked this group, I said, why haven't you guys done business with me, man? I don't get it. Why? It's not money. It's not my reputation. Why is it? What do I not know that you know? Oh, it's just the timing's not right. The bullshit, dude. Why have you not done business with me?
Yeah.
I've been doing this for 20 years, bro. What you mean the timing's not right? You had 20 damn years. Big shout out to Tina Marie Negro Jackson. What you think about my shoes, girl? Okay? All right. Hey, we love you guys. Matthew, thank you for being here. Tina, by the way, says I'm following you right here, right now on Facebook. Really appreciate all of you watching, listening on iTunes and Stitcher. Thanks so much. Jared Glant, that's Jared Glant. Follow him. What are you using? What social media are you using?
Twitter.
You've been kind of
Instagram.
dropping out though, hadn't you, dude?
I mean, you have to give it a lot of attention.
Dude, you got a little weak lately.
I did.
I didn't drop.
I know, I have.
What happened to you, man?
I've just been a little dry, man.
Little dry.
Yeah.
Man,
A little dry, man.
kind of weird, man. Big shout out to Tina Marie Negro Jackson. Hey, we love you guys. Young Hustlers. Tomorrow I do Cardone Zone at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, make sure you comment in the YouTube comments. Make sure you comment in the comments. I really, really, really appreciate your comments. Our goal here, our mission is to help people. Okay, Jared runs a sales organization. My whole goal is he frees me up from the sales so that I can go out and reach people and help you. I want to help you, okay? It is my mission to help people. So whether it's sales, marketing, finance, business. By the way, we're doing a sales show today, so why don't we give out the closer's book? Everybody that was watching today, okay? Free
One
closer's book.
per person.
How much you love
per
this
dress.
book, dude?
Huh?
How much you love this
That's
book?
probably the most powerful book that any person could ever have.
Guarantee it'll be the best book you've ever read on closing. And by the way, I believe in it so much, I'll give it to you for free. We're going to give it to you for free, and then we'll try to sell something to you after that.
GrantCardone.com/closers.
Is that right?
Yeah.
GrantCardone.com/closers.
Promo code is free.
All you do is pay the shipping. We'll get you the book out. If you love the book, please post something about it. That's all I ask you to do. Number two, I ask you to tell people about the book if you love the book. If you don't love the book, tell them you hated the book. Tell people about it. Pay it forward. See if you can get my name out. I'll pay for the book. You pay for the shipping, and
Boom.
we're all square. Okay.
Hey,
God
you-
bless you. Be great.
You know the only ones who give up.
Who gives up on the hustle, Jared?
The people that have already condemned the hustle themselves.
Come on, man.
We'll
Don't
see you
give
next
up.
week, folks.